You believe that even if there's a ceasefire, tomorrow, right now, the next 5 minutes, the world's changed for commodities and for crude. What's changed?
For one, you've disrupted global supply chains. This is not just a disruption oil. It's gas, it's fertilizers, it's metals, it's petrochemicals, the list goes on. And then you've disrupted supply chains in countries all over the world. The ships are in the wrong places. The insurances have been canceled. You've taken the pressure out of the fields that you've shut in places like Saudi Arabia or Iraq or even in the UAE. The list goes on and on. The damage is going to take months to unwind. But I want to bring it to the immediate. There is no policy response that can stop this ascent in crude. None. And yes, you hear this 400 million barrel headline. Flow rate is what matters. You know, the maximum sustainable flow rate is 2 million barrels per day. So 400, that'll take them 200 days to get that out. And you put that in the context of a disruption of, let's net it out of this, it's got to be somewhere around 18 million barrels per day right now. You're just a minuscule in terms of offsetting it. So again, there's not many options here.
What would you call this then? A PR campaign?
In terms of doing this, it's all they have. They're going to do whatever they can. But I think the key issue here, keep the hoarding down. Because we know what happened in the 1970s when you got the hoarding. It created an increase of demand of somewhere around 2 million barrels per day. In the size of this market, try 3 million barrels per day, on top of the disruption of somewhere around 18.
That word comes up in your research repeatedly, hoarding.
Yeah.
China has been rewarded for doing just that.
Absolutely.
Over the last 12 months. Do you think others will follow now?
Oh, they already are. Whether it's places like Japan and Korea, they're hoarding anything they can get their hands on at this point. And it even happens down to people driving. Keep your tank filled up. By the way, that's meaningful in terms of the demand pull. Most people drive and they take it down to about a quarter filled and then refill it. Now they're going to be going into the gas station, filling it back up every time it gets to a half or even 3/4.